All right, I think you should be able to hear me now. I think. Yes. All right. I'm still trying to get all my settings correct and my hotkeys and which things do which things. I was just narrating and I was muted the whole time. So welcome to the stream officially. I'm Chef Sammul. This is my game. This is my face on the game here. But yeah, I am a Minecrafter and chef baker in my own time and my day job. Hence the name Chef Sammul. And yeah, we're just gonna have a little bit of fun tonight. It's gonna be pretty chill. It says on the stream title basically what we're going to be working on. We're going to be going back to that trail ruins I found in between last week and now. I found an additional hallway that still has to be unearthed, or it may not be a hallway, but I at least found some more flooring heading in a different direction. So we're going to keep working on that, but first I want to make it easier to get there because it's perilous trying to get through this jungle. So we're going to go sleep the night away, and I'm going to show you where I got these golden carrots, because I got a few. And we'll do that first thing in the morning. And we will then be able to figure out what's going on next. Maki in the chat, hey buddy boy. Oh yeah, we were chatting a little before stream. When you were saying, like you said, you think you got the stats figured out better than you did. You talking about like stats as in like sound cues and stuff like that. And thank you for the compliments on the stream last time. I was pretty happy with them so far. I feel like things are moving pretty smoothly for the amount of experience I have, which is little. Yeah, I appreciate all the feedback. So, let me show you where I got this stuff. Firstly, let me double check my stuff. My armor's pretty good. I should probably fix this before the end of the day. Oh, yeah, you're right. Yeah, about how the game runs smoother. Yeah, I appreciate your help over the holidays, helping me get things hooked up and fixed up and everything that you've done. It was really helpful. And yeah, this thing runs a lot smoother now, and I'm really enjoying playing on this computer, on this new computer. And things look great. So, anyway, what I was saying before is I do have a decent bit of iron now that I've been able to smelt up. So I'm probably going to have to fix my iron chest plate at some point. I'm going to have to make more tools as we go. I'm not comfortable going straight to diamond yet at the moment. I do have enough to make a few tools, but I'm not going to because I want to wait till I get some more of that and I have a better mining operation. You can see that I was clearing out some trees. I want to make sure that I got everything. I think I did. Oh, is that one log? Oh, I think I missed one log. Hang on, I need to go get this because this will bug me if I don't. But anyway, from up here, we'll be able to see that I started clearing out some space here to make a pathway to our trail ruin. There we go. All right, so the trail ruin is not there. It's more like back that direction. So I'm starting to clear out the jungle here. You can see that I cleared out some space coming through here. But we're going to have to continue around. Now, I've discovered this. I should get down from here pretty quick because this is all going to decay underneath me. Let's see if I can make this. Whoa, that was dangerous. But we're good. All right. So I discovered the other day while I was walking around here, just clearing things out and kind of exploring just a little bit more the distance around. Let me see if I can see through the trees here. It's literally like a few steps to the left from my jungle ruin or my trail ruin, which is right in this direction. So it's like right back here. I'm going to walk back there soon. There is another portal. Another nether portal. We found that one the other stream, and I was talking about how now I can finally get to the nether because I found a nether portal. And yeah, there was one like 5 steps from my house the whole time. So, you know, that's what I get for not exploring. I'm for some reason, early in the game until I start getting geared up, I am horrible about venturing outside my front door. So, we're now seeing that in real time. So, yeah, I'll go over there, and it's even more put together than the last one we found. So, this is going to be a really smooth sailing trip going to the nether, assuming that we don't end up in like a soul sand valley or a basalt delta or really any biome. It's actually gonna suck going to the nether, I'm sure. But first, I'm going to need some better food. And maybe some better armor. I've got enough gold that I think I could make a couple of golden pieces to ward off the piglins, but man, those hoglins hit hard, and I'm afraid of having to fight those guys off early game here, so. Okay. Also, all this jungle wood is very appreciated. I currently have some dirt in my inventory, you can see, because there are a bunch of creeper holes and just rough terrain as a whole, so I'm just going to try and clean things up as we go, because it's kind of hard to make a pathway on extreme hills. So I'm going to try to smooth this terrain out just a little bit as we go. I'll probably have to go do some dirt digging one of these days. Just go find like a hilly biome nearby and just dig up a bunch of dirt because I'll need it. That's not necessary. That's busted. Do I have to cut this down? I think I do. Once again, my music is just playing, just a like royalty-free compilation I found on YouTube. So I don't have any particular artist to, you know, shout out or anything like that. This is just royalty-free stuff I was able to find. It's pretty easy. If any of the volumes need to be adjusted or anything, just let me know. I think I left it at what I thought it was last time, but since this was a different track, it may be different it may be a different volume. Come on. There we go. Yeah, pretzel is nice. The only issue with pretzel, and honestly, it's not even an issue. It's really just a question of how cheap and thrifty I try to be. Is the fact that really, like, if you're just using the free streaming service on Pretzel, then it gives you access to, I think it's 2 or 3 of their playlists, and they're just randomly generated. So like you can't pick the ones you like. You can't try and play the kind of music you want. You'll just get 2 or 3 just randomly generated out of their whole library and selection. Otherwise, everything else is locked, and you can access it with your like regular subscription. And I just haven't actually paid for a subscription yet. I really should, because it's super nice having it like post the links and post the info in the chat automatically. It like links up to Twitch really smoothly that way. So I really should. I just haven't put out for it because, you know, I'm kind of a cheapskate sometimes. All right, let's get this stuff out of here. Oh, cocoa beans. All right, let's go look up here and kind of plot the direction I want to go. I don't want to have to go over a hill if I don't have to, so I can just kind of follow around here, I think, and then end up cutting through here and maybe going up the hill. This is an area I need to clean up with dirt. This is rough back here. If I go past this and then back, straight back. Okay, so like basically we're just gonna have to go up the hill right through this messed up area, and that will lead us directly to the trail ruin. So I'm trying out a mod, or at least I meant to be. I mentioned on one of my other streams that I kind of wanted to find a resource pack which would track my durability on my weapons and tools. I did look for some in like the couple of trusted sources that I go to for like texture packs that I like, and I didn't find one. Really, I ended up finding one which was a mod that required me to access the game through Forge, which isn't how I'm playing right now. So the ones that looked the cleanest require either Forge or Fabric, neither of which am I using right now. So maybe I'll have to upgrade to those at some point. In the meantime, let me check and make sure that's the wrong tab. Resource packs. Let me make sure I put it on. It was another one from Vanilla Tweaks. Here it is. I think that's everything I have right now. Okay. This one should give me some like visual indicator. It's not going to have a number indicator for me to track, but you'll be able to see your weapons and your armor, and well, not your armor, like your weapons and your tools sort of deteriorating in front of you. So hopefully I'll be able to visually see. Oh, what happened? Hang on, I think my game just crashed. Give me a second. Okay, so while this loads back up, well, unfortunately I don't have like a camera that I can just put on my face and chat, so we'll just chat here in the dark for the moment, I guess, while the game loads up. So, what was I saying? Oh yeah, I ended up getting a visual item, or not item, like weapon tool deterioration. You'll be able to see pretty clearly once I actually pull it out and get it functioning. Let's hope it doesn't keep crashing my game. Okay. Is it... Okay, it doesn't look like it's coming through on stream yet. Let me check this right there. How's that? Is that coming through? There we go. All right, good. Good. All right, sorry for that little delay. All right, good. Now let me double check and make sure that it actually gave me the resource pack. Okay, good. I've got all 3 from Vanilla Tweaks. I'm going to compile those into just one file at some point in the future just to keep things simpler. But yeah, I should now have a visual indicator when something's getting broken down. Everything's pretty well to do right now. We'll see as this axe continues to break what that looks like. I think. Either way, and if not, then I guess I'll just have to track the line, and that's fine. Like I'm not really planning on bringing, bringing my tools down to like the last point of durability without doing something about it. Just based on the kind of immersive gameplay I want to do, I don't really want to be having to track like specific minute numbers and things like that all too much. So like if it breaks, it breaks, and I guess that's just sort of how it works. So I did like, oh, there we go. Speaking of breaking, the durability mod, I mean, it's not going to make or break anything. Oh, this is 2 big oak trees right next to each other. This is going to be messy. All right, let's get up here and get right into it. Jungle logs. This feels like heresy or something. Mixing jungle logs and oak logs. It's like tree abomination. Let's see, is that okay? So last time when I was playing, I listed off the tea I was drinking. I don't know if anybody cares, but tonight I'm drinking. It's actually a mix that I got from like a local source, like a local market. There's somebody down there who like mixes all of her own teas, and I'm not sure exactly where she accesses this stuff. I don't know how much of the ingredients like she like grows and tends, but I know that she mixes a bunch of different things, and she's very good at this sort of thing. This one's specifically a blend. I think it's called like Nightcap or something like that. It's specifically a like a lot of soothing stuff like chamomile and a little bit of lavender and skullcap and a few others. It's pretty good. It's pretty like relaxing for end of the day. I find it kind of funny that on my loading screen I've got like a French press. And I haven't had coffee during a stream yet at all, even though like coffee is what I do. That's like my whole thing in real life. I love coffee and have been a barista for about a decade, or at the very least worked in the coffee business, barista for most of that time. for like a decade. So like coffee's my thing. Coffee's what I know. But I keep drinking tea on the stream. I need to do a daytime stream where I drink coffee and I don't like, you know, keep myself up all night long. Oh shoot. Oh, that was damaging. Well, welcome to the trail ruin, I suppose. Don't worry about this. I was just demonstrating for someone. I was playing with some. I was playing in real life with some people, and I was demonstrating some stuff. So, all right. Let's see where we're at. I've got a lot of stuff up here. I ended up putting together the vase that we had discussed that has like the heartbreak and the burn and the burn there and the danger and the friends, to kind of try to tell the story of this place. It's very interesting, really. These things are not very organized yet. I need to organize them. Let's do... Alright, let's just do this. Why not? This one's going to be the wood chest. Wood and natural stuff. Which means these can all come out of it. There we go. Good, 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 good. See, I've actually got plenty of dirt to fill out those holes, so I'll have to go out there and work on that at some point here. I am going to try to make an actual path. I don't know if I'll get to the whole path today or if I'll just get to sort of clearing out the space and marking it up, but that's what I'll be working on at some point here. I'll probably work on that first since that's what I started with. I just want to take a quick stock of in here. So what I found was right here going this way. I found this opened up a bit more against this back wall. This was originally just flush with that. This thing connects to this area over here that I dug out. And it looks like it just ends here. It doesn't continue further. I dug for a little bit and I didn't find anything. So we'll dig around. We'll see if this continues and see what all I can find. I'm probably going to dig the walls out a good few blocks back, about back to here, so all the way down, so I can just make sure that there's nothing I'm missing. And I'll probably do the same thing on both sides. But I'm going to need more than these couple of golden carrots. They're great for saturation, but this many won't last me long enough to use through so many tools. So in the meantime, so as to not get too sidetracked too fast, let me grab some of this dirt, run back out there, and continue working out front. Keep the coarse dirt. There it is. There's another Vanilla Tweaks mod I need to add, or not mod, resource pack, which gives you some variation in the dirt and the gravel. I need to get some of those variations tweaks because I really like the visuals of those. And it's nighttime. Classic. Let's sleep. Day has arrived. Come on. Ah, so bad at this game. All right, I can't climb. I can't jump if there's vines there. There we go. I should go make a couple of stone or iron hose to clear out all this, all these leaves. So, just for starters, I'm probably gonna end up, or I suppose, like, what do you think about this? Should I actually build some kind of a structure on top of my entrance to this? Like, I may not have the entrance be here. I may have an entrance actually end up going down in like a tunnel and entering into like one side of like the street down there once I get it all cleared out. Do you think that I should make like a full structure above on the surface that will just sort of lead down into that? Or do you think I should make it a little bit more ominous and kind of, I don't know, untraveled, you know? Should it look like it's been civilized, or should it look like it's just sort of hidden underneath the ground? Okay, you're saying some kind of build would be good. I was thinking that. Maybe I'll use all the copper that I found and give it a like oxidized copper, like dome ceiling, to make it look kind of almost like sort of Grecian inspired in its build. You know, it can kind of have that sort of like very regal look that a lot of like regular like art museums and things have. You know, give it some like pillars and quartz and stuff like that, make it look really fancy. I don't think I want the path to be going around here. I think I want it to go down sharper. Down here, maybe? Yeah, I definitely want the path to kind of follow alongside this natural landscape. And then once I get over here, turn sharply and then go up the hill. So let me clear this out here so I can see what I'm working with. Oh, that's a good idea. Making it more like an archaeology tent. Yeah, that's really cool. Almost like that tough canvas looking stuff. Like, yeah, I'll have to look up some pictures and try to get some inspiration for, like, less of a just sort of pop-up tent, but something that looks more permanent. I'm not quite sure how to do that in a way that would look right. Maybe something similar to a yurt or something like that. That could be really good. Okay, let me clear this out so I don't, you know, completely, you know, deceive myself in the future. We're going down. Good, I think that's all I need. Oh yeah, and custom banners. I need to make myself a, oh shoot, oh boy. So much for putting dirt in the ground. This is going to be the death of me. And it has been already, multiple times. Creepers. Yeah, banners could be used a lot more. Weirdly, the most use I typically see banners getting is like people making like furniture and stuff that banners aren't. Like I primarily see people using banners to make things that aren't banners. Like drapes for the windows, or like part of like a wall art design or something. Like, why can't you just let banners be banners? I need to make one of the not weaving tables. What are they called? Like, I don't remember what it's called. The one like the one workstation that you like edit the banners at and start messing with that. Attaching a banner to a saddle would be a really cool idea. Or at the very least, give some kind of augmentation, right? Because, I mean, who knows? Like, maybe that's something that they'll consider adding. Now that they're going to be adding the, like, dog armor with the armadillo skin. And, I mean, they now have all the different templates for the armor here. Like, they're kind of going in that direction of being able to decorate and augment things. Maybe they'll end up doing something like that. I could genuinely see that happening now. A couple years ago, I would think that that's outside of what they'd be willing to do, but I don't know. My opinion's kind of changed as to where they're headed. See if I can get up here. There we go. I probably should have just gone out the outside and then just come straight down from the top, but whatever. It is what it is. All right, we're making some pretty good progress down here. I'm probably going to end up editing the terraforming too, because I just like terraforming. I like cliffs and natural rock formations. Like, I love those in real life. Pretty much anytime that I can go hiking someplace that has some kind of natural rock formations or like nice gorges and things like that, that's my kind of style. So what I'm probably going to end up doing eventually is sort of build out the side of this hill with all the cobblestone I have, cobblestone and andesite and smooth stone and all their variants. End up sort of building this out and making this kind of like a retaining wall almost, and sort of make it look more like natural, like the natural flow of some like a rock plate in the world. Oh, I somehow missed those all the way up there. That sucks. Yeah, I'm probably gonna end up doing that all around, making this whole place look and feel like its own biome. Yeah, my axe is looking really sad. It's just like a little stub. Yep, it's broken. It's busted. Alright, I can do this. Huh, I'm a jungle man! Oh yeah, I'm good at this. Let's go make another axe. I'm actually tempted to use my diamonds to make a diamond axe, but I think I don't trust my ability to get more diamonds quickly well enough to do that. So 2, 3, let's do that. Let's put this away. I've got so many tools in my hand right now, this is ridiculous. Oh, also, another thing I should say, I don't think I said this earlier, and I don't think this happened on stream. If it did, then you'll have to remind me. But I ended up finding one of each of the primary mob spawners while I was doing some mining. I found a zombie, a skeleton, and a spider spawner. They're not close enough to have them all activated at once, but at the very least, I'll be able to have access to all those resources pretty quickly here once I get enough infrastructure in place. So, you know, XP grinding and, I mean, getting all of the, like, bone meal for growing things and just exponentially pushing the game forward is possible now. So that's pretty exciting. All right, let me show you. So I mentioned that I had found another nether portal pretty close to here. So let me show you where that is. Oh man, look at this. Actually, I actually really like this like deteriorating tools pack. Like this shovel, just like it's got like a big hole out of the front. It's super sad. Okay, it's basically right over here to the left. Look at this. Right through the trees, and there it is. Look at that. Like a few steps away this whole time, and it's like completely covered in jungle too. Like I'm just gonna keep it like this as much as I can, and just basically just repair it and light it, and then just keep it like surrounded by foliage. I'm gonna have to make sure that no mobs will spawn right here, because that would be terrifying to like come out of the nether right here, just have a creeper explode, and also like all this other stuff too. So actually, wait a minute, is this enough to fix it now? There's one, two, and I don't think it'll light with this. I think every like connected piece has to be straight obsidian. I don't think that the crying obsidian counts for this. Let me check. Fingers crossed. Nope, doesn't work. Okay, I'm gonna have to get have to get a diamond pick, or just sit here for a really long time. No, we're getting a diamond pick. We're not gonna do this. Put that. So basically, once we get a diamond pick, we have a nether portal And it's going to be done. I'm going to have to, like, restore this and make it look really nice. Like, try to make it look the way that it's intended to look. That would be awesome. But it's getting night out. So let's toss these here so I don't lose this again. Let's clear some of this out. I'm going to have to make some shears and come out here and then just gather, like a whole bunch of stacks of leaves for decoration purposes. Come on. Being out here in the jungle at night is slightly terrifying. Yep. Hey, spiders. Oh, boy. Run! Alright. I think we're safe. Just in time. Just take a quick nap. Nice. Let's go. Back to the surface again. Actually, first, my inventory is so full all the time right now. Let's keep going. Well, that's not what you want to wake up to. Just rotten meat. Oh, shit. Huh. Don't let him see me. Oh, what a move. What a dodge. This man over here. This man's got moves. Look at this. It's like practically John Wick over here. Except that I killed him. Which makes me so much better than John Wick. Oh, he got a hit. Oh, he got 2 hits. Oh, man, this guy's a fighter. Must be all those hands. There's a lot to throw. Aha, coming to avenge your brother, are you? Good luck with that. Man, this shovel looks so good for nothing. Like, it's so worn down. Come on, break. There we go. Ah, beautiful. Beautiful sun rays. Look at that. Alright. Do I have more? I don't have iron on me. Alright, here's what I'm going to do next. Since I'm not going to go down there and keep working just yet, I'm going to start working on clearing out some of this grass, clearing out some of the leaves and just piles of piles of leaves in the corners like these. I'm going to go get some shears because I know once I actually start decorating this area, there's my food. I'm going to want those for decoration purposes. So I'm going to do that, and then I'll probably start actually before even doing the full path. I'll probably actually start with the stone terraforming because that will inform my steps heading up to the second half of the path. And then that will be able to carry forward down to the lower part of the path, having like, you know, little like extra crumbles of stone and things like that. So that'll be the plan. There we go. I don't actually think I'm going to need all this dirt right away, which is kind of fascinating if you think about it. Come on, there we go. Shears. That's what I'm here for. There we go. Let's see. All right, let's start clearing out some bushes. Nice. I definitely don't want all the grass gone. But starting with it at least diminished, I can always replant what I want. Actually, here's a question. Should I even have this dip? Or should I just bring all the ground up to this level? I think I actually want the dip, because if I keep this tree here, maybe even add another tree here, like I could end up tearing this one down, then custom building a tree that'll kind of have a little bit of a kind of arching effect. So like as you're walking down the path, instead of it just being open and clear, the path sort of jumps down a block and sort of just weaves sort of around what's going to end up being like a tree kind of leaning over it. I can end up doing some of that to kind of obscure your eye line. And then this is going to become a much more stretched out ascension, I think. This is very steep right now. I'm going to have to build this out as I build out the stone. I'll probably build the stone into more of a straight line here, coming like right down this line. So I'll build this out a bit, and then I'll be able to either cut a staircase right into the stone, coming up the side, or otherwise have the pathway enter it on one side and kind of walk up alongside lengthwise. I'll come up with something. How do I keep having floating trees? I think it's because of all the creepers that keep blowing up around here. I keep like digging part of them and then missing the rest. Let's go. There we go. Now, if I'm going to be building something like a yurt or some kind of like a large canvas-looking tent, I should probably try to get sheep so I can start a wool farm. Because that's something that can be going on passively while I'm doing building. So if I end up getting sheep and I just kind of keep feeding them and shearing them and things like that as the numbers grow, I can be doing that sort of as daily chores alongside my terraforming and my other, more labor-intensive work. That's passive wool income, as you might say. All right, I'll work on that in a minute. And these, I'm definitely gonna have to grow some of those alongside the path. Or maybe not alongside the path up here, but I'll find strategic places to put those azalea trees. Maybe I'll just make them in small bushes, and I won't plant the trees. I'll just plant the trees to harvest the wood and the leaves off, and then I'll just make like little clusters of leaves with maybe some like the other flowers. Where are they? Like those poppies and things that are around here, just sort of dotted around them to make it look like these sort of like flower groves. Those will look cool. All right, well, now that we've done a little bit more clearing, let's make this clear where that goes. Yeah, these guys here. There we go. All right, now that we've got all that nonsense going on in my hands, let's compile those. All right, let's take a quick aside because, daily chores. Let's go check my wheat, see how that's doing. Because my food is getting pretty low here. I've only got 3 more of these golden carrots. Oh. What up, guys? Let's see if I can... Hang on. Let's see if I've got... Can I get some seeds? Oh, yeah, I'm about to go and harvest wheat. I'm going to be getting seeds from that. Hold on, guys. Stay there. Don't go anywhere. What an efficient farm. Just chop it all down. Okay. I'm really gonna have to expand this soon. I forgot I also still have all of that down in my like basement base too. I haven't been down there in a minute. There's a bunch of wheat down there. Not much in here still. It's okay. I'm pretty sure I showed that chest boat on stream. If I didn't, then like earlier this week sometime, I ended up going out like boating to go and like, get some stuff, go and gather some more bamboo and things like that. And I ended up finding a shipwreck and ended up finding a oops, that's the wrong one. And then also found what do you call it? The treasure chest. A treasure chest. It's that simple. I found a treasure chest, and so I got the other stuff in that chest boat. All right, since it's now raining outside, I don't know if I trust myself going out there and not dying to something that spawns in the dark. So let me grab a few of these and go try for those parrots. And then I won't spend long out there. Then I'm going to go back down and harvest the wheat in my basement. Birds, are you here? There's the bluebird. The others were over here. I want the colorful ones. Hey guys, what's up? Oh shoot, come on. How's it going? All right. Sir, you ate all my seeds. Yeah, what are you doing? What's your deal? All right, come on with me. We're gonna go. I'll go get you some more seeds, but I won't be back till tomorrow. So enjoy your time. Come on, parrot. So what do you think I should name the parrot? Now that I have a pet. I do have a name tag. Let's see. Ah, there he is, on my shoulder. All right, let's see. What do you think? What should I name my parrot? Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna name my parrot something that has to do with flying or feathers or colors. He's a colorful one. He's got red, green, blue. I actually just call him RGB. Oh, Leroy's pretty good. Yeah, let's go Leroy. I'll even write exactly how you wrote it. All right, now Leroy. Meet Leroy, my friend and trusted companion. At ease, Leroy. No. Sit. Stay here. I don't want you flying off. No, stay. Okay, I don't think he stays. He doesn't. He doesn't like doing that. No. He doesn't rap. He tweets. He's very active online. I don't want you down here, Leroy. What are you doing? No, stop. Look, you're gonna get lost down here in the cave. No, I don't want you down here. Leroy? Leroy! What are you doing? No, stop. gosh, come here. Fine. If you want to stay down here, that's fine. But you're gonna stay in this room. No, stop, Leroy. All right, Leroy can come with me while I harvest my wheat. But then he's got to stay because I don't want him dying to a creeper or something like that, or a skeleton snipe him out of the sky. Wouldn't that be a tragedy? There we go. Come on. Whenever I get sheep, I should just put them down here. There's so much space. I could just make them a pasture, I guess. It feels weird making a pasture underground. Feels like, you know, how on earth could that grass be healthy? I don't really have a spot above ground that's flat enough to make a pasture. So I guess down here we'll have to do. I guess like it looks like there's a lot of grass, but this is all moss. None of this is grass. And I'd have to do a lot of torch spamming to get it to be light enough for that stuff to populate properly. So maybe not. Either way. This is a lot of wheat. We're doing pretty good with that. Let me put this stuff away. Leroy, you, sir, are going to be death of me. All right, while we're down here, let me take some of these riches up to the surface with me. There we go. I'll come back for these seeds when I need them. Actually, no, I want more seeds for the other guy, the green one. But I don't have any more name tags, so I can't name him for the moment. Okay. Leroy? Good, you stay. No, 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 stay. No, no. No, come here. Don't go flying away. Where the heck? Dude. Dude, stop spinning around. What the crap? Where is he? Leroy, get down here. Leroy? Alright, good. No, Leroy? Get down here right now. Get down here right now. Right this instant. Right this instant, young man. Yeah, you know what you did. Get down here. Don't just hover. You want these seeds? Yeah? 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 Alright, stay. Alright, I'll come back for him. Leroy's gonna stay downstairs. I can't have Leroy risking his own safety. He's not a very smart boy. Maybe I'll have to make that into a short. That'd be funny. I actually am recording this one, so I actually could cut it down. The other ones I didn't record. I just forgot to hit the button. Alright. Sorry, pouring my tea with my other hand. Alright. While we're doing this, let me get... Alright, let's cook up some bread. Boy, oh boy, the baker in me loves this part of the game. Look at that. Look at that. Bread. Nice. A well-balanced breakfast. I'll make this bread too. Let's see. Let's go one thing at a time here. There we go. I can now work through my food much easier. I don't think I need my hose anymore. Actually, these should go over here. Let me bring shears. Some of these leaves. And you like the one what is it, like a texture pack, a resource pack you're using that makes like for your gameplay that makes like the water look more realistic surfaces and the ores glowing. Yeah, you'll have to send that to me because that one looks really cool. I've got mixed feelings about the glowing ores, but I do like the water surface. That looks really cool. All right, let's do this. Do I have a glass bottle? No, I don't. I don't even have... Oh, wait, no, I do have sand. Okay. Let's cook some sand. I've got a furnace. Yeah. I've got a furnace over there. I'll work on that. What I'm thinking is, if I can get... Oh, nice. Oh, it has those options. So it's just like an option in the settings that I can turn on and off. Oh, okay, I see. All right, I'll have to give that a whirl. Let me try that in just a minute here. Hopefully it doesn't like make my game crash again. That's the wrong one. Let's do that. My thought is if I can make up some glass bottles, I can then go out offshore and I can make a bunch of mud. Then I can cut that down. Then I can harvest my wheat. Then I can make a bunch of mud bricks. Because I'm not tearing the mud bricks down here. But if I make a bunch of my own mud bricks, then I can use the mud brick slabs as part of like my staircasing and things like that. All right, let me see. All right, let's give this a look. So you said, let me look. Settings, shader packs. Settings, options. No, not that. We're going to settings. It's under video settings, isn't it? Yeah, shaders. The complementary shaders here. Render quality, shadow quality, hand depth, old lighting, specular map. What's that? Okay, I like that. Oh, down here, shader options. Oh, I see. Okay. Performance settings, lighting, materials, other atmosphere, camera. Okay, I got you. First, let's just go through these one at a time. Lighting. Color multipliers, block light color, shadows. I'm not sure I care about that. Dynamic, handheld lighting, normal, edge shadow intensity, block light flickering, cave lighting, shadows, smooth. Okay. Okay, this is all overall lighting. Edge shadow. Interesting. Yeah, I like that. Cave lighting. Let's make that a 3 and just kind of see what that looks like. Okay, let's look at... All right, I'll check that out and see what that did in a minute. Materials, water, water surface, red, blue, green. Okay, that's not what I'm looking for. Color mode, underwater color. I like the colors of the water right now. Foam intensity. Yeah. Waving water texture is on. Brighter shallow cave water is on. Water fog factor 100. Refractor, waving water normals. Okay. Okay, this one, waving water normals. Reimagine plus waves or unbound. Let's just go unbound and see what that does. Ah, okay, I see there. Let's do that. Reimagined in waves. And you said you turned down foam intensity? I'm not quite sure what the foam intensity looks like. Okay. I see. I'm going to try reimagining waves for now, and we're probably going to spend a little bit of time near the water if I end up getting the mud going. So I'll play around with this once we get over there. Okay. Let's see what this does. Hope it doesn't crash my game. All right. Next one. Rain puddles. Let's turn that on. Waving textures. Oh, waving foliage. Okay, I see. I like everything the way it is for that. So let's go to... So you got lighting material. Looks like a camera. Color balance. Okay, so these are all actual like coloration things. Actually, some of this would be kind of fun to play with off camera. If I ended up, you know, being able to kind of customize like the shading of things and exactly what it looks like, I'll have to work on that some other time. Clouds, clouds to vent clouds and interiors. Cloud color, cloud shadows. Let's turn cloud shadows on. I'm gonna go over reimagine and see what that looks like. Double reimagine clouds. Cloud layer to altitude. Oh, I like that. Let's look at the unbound cloud amount, rain cloud addition. Okay. Let's actually go. Let's see. What does it say about this? Okay. Let's look at unbound and see what that does. Cloud amount, rain cloud addition, cloud size. Let's do this. Let's turn the cloud size down to 70, but up the amount to 1.2. And let's add an additional 50% when it's raining. So it'll be lots of smaller clouds. It'd be kind of cool if you could change the ones that show up when it's raining as like cumulonimbus clouds. So like you would have different kinds of clouds depending on the weather pattern. That could be kind of cool. I want to see how that works. Sun and moon. I actually like the sun and moon. I think that's good. Just go default for that because I want to see what the Aurora Borealis looks like, but I need to go to a snowy biome to see that. Night star, we'll keep that. The rest of this I think is pretty much where I want it. Cloud altitude, shadow. Okay, yeah, that's the stuff I already covered. Finally, let's look at the other world outline. Okay, no, that's not what I'm looking for. Hand sway. Let's keep that subtle. Moon phase, selection. Okay. Hopefully, I don't completely, screw up my game by playing with all these settings. Back to game. All right. Now I kind of want to go look around and see what that did, but I'm not entirely sure what it did. So, now that that's done, I now have some glass, so I can make up some of these bottles, and we can go get some glass bottles in the water, and I can go check out the water options, see what that did. Oh, look at that. Oh, I love the puddles. I forgot that I turned the puddles on. Look at that. Yeah, I like that. That's really cool. It's probably going to be a little bit glitchy here and there as I'm like trying to like let it load in all the new stuff. I kind of like these clouds better than those weird ones that looked kind of just like a headphone case. These puddles make me feel like I'm gonna like slip and fall into the water. Oh yeah, that like surface. All right. None of this is dirt. This is all just gravel and sand. Alright. It's possible that I might just have to like put my own dirt underneath the water if I want to try and get some mud. That's fine. Oh, I forgot to bring the seeds. That's fine. Oh, look at this. The green guy's still waiting for me. Alright. Oh, look. The weather cleared up. That's nice. Alright, this is kind of infuriating. Because these leaves have, like, gotten in my way so many times going back to my base. Oh, there's still puddles. Yuck. Alright, let's go get those seeds, and then I should try to make some more progress, because we've just been like running around looking at stuff now for a while. So let me go get some seeds. Let me go try and feed the green dude over there. I'll have to come up with a name for him too. Knowing him, he'll probably eat all 8 of these, and I'll just be left with nothing. But, you know, to each their own, I suppose. There we go. All right, let's go see what there is to see out in the surface. All right. Off to the right here somewhere. There we go. Not that guy. The green one, because green's the color. Hey, buddy. Don't eat all these now, okay? There we go. Way to go. Look at that. Oh, look. We match. Alright, let's go, buddy. I don't know what to call you, but I'm sure we'll think of something. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to do was going to be something like... Hey, buddy. What are you doing down there? Come on. Come out from there. Buddy. Okay, that's better. I'm gonna need to go and get some cobblestone. Oh, I actually forgot that that was that was like the character's name. Duke Silver. Oh, I forgot I had pork chop and other stuff sitting here. Alright, so. Actually, do I want to... let's see. I actually really like to build when I'm doing like natural like rock formations to use like smooth stone as a template. Maybe what I should do is use the cobblestone since I don't have anything silk touch right now. Maybe I should just use the cobble as a template and then let's see. And then just go back in with whatever stone that I can smelt up and then just sort of edit it instead of starting with smooth stone and editing the smooth stone. Let's take some smooth sandstone. Or you know what? No. Some cyan terracotta. No, wait. Actually, I wanted exactly 2 of these. I happen to have 2. There we go. Perfect. Let's put in a stack and a stack. 8 coal apiece. There we go, and there we go. Those will smelt up. That's almost done. Right on. There we go. Fix that. Right on. Let's do 1 more stack of this. And I'll have to grab the rest of the cobble, I guess, from my other chest down in the ruins. Oh no, it's almost night again. Man, these days are so short. At least there's no more puddles. We got rid of those. Oh, and this is tough. I thought this was cobble. Oh. Yeah, I need more cobble. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. I'll come back for the andesite too. I should put all that together. You know what? Let's take a quick few seconds here since it is, you know, almost nighttime outside. I'm not really going to go back out until it's morning. So let's quickly organize. Cobble, 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 cobble. There we go. Put those in my inventory. Let's go with some diorite here for the first few. There we go. Let's go. Gravel's going to be down on the bottom. Let's go andesite next to the... Let's go andesite next to the diorite, since that seems like they're both found in the same area. We'll put the granite underneath that, and finally the tuff underneath that. The rest of this stuff will just be odds and ends. Actually, these are gonna go. I guess I didn't have a riches chest here yet, so that'll have to do. Put that up here in the naturals. Boy, oh boy. All this cobblestone, man. This was dug by a guy with a bunch of hand tools. Oh, potato. I forgot I needed to plant this. It's a lot of gravel. I should make a bunch of concrete, honestly. That would be great. Alright, let's do this. Let's use up these sticks because I don't want these in my inventory. Let's put my brushes in here. Put those in there, along with my water bottle I don't need. Those I don't need right now. I don't need the shears right this moment. Or the axes, to be honest. Okay. How has the feedback been on if you've seen any like glitchy feedback or anything, let me know. Just because that'd be nice to know for running all these shaders and stuff. It's running smooth for me. It looks like the bitrate's been kind of a little all over the place the last few minutes, but it doesn't necessarily mean that it's been messed up for you. If it ever is, just, you know, let me know in the chat and I'll do something to try to fix it. In the meantime, let me grab the tuff and cobble, and this will be... Oh good, I'm glad to hear. All right, let's see. All right, so first things first. I know that this whole face I want to be cobble. So let's start. I'm not even going to dig it back. I'm just going to start by basically placing cobble right in front, just to give myself a bit of a shape to work with. Actually, I know I want this to actually not come out so flat. I want it to start steeper. So let's dig this out a bit. Hey, buddy. Duke, you need to get out of my way. There we go. So give me the chance to start a little steeper. So how I'll typically do rock formations that look sort of natural and kind of rolling a good thing to think about is the way that like natural erosion works. Like I don't actually want it to be flat like this. But so I'll typically pick a spot. I'm gonna start over here because this kind of is a place that I feel like I've got the most, like the corner is gonna be the thing I'm gonna have the most control over. And I'm going to, depending on the height of my wall, this is gonna be a pretty shallow wall, just a few blocks high. I'm gonna start with just maybe like a block or two, and then I'm gonna go directly back diagonal. And I just have to make sure that the one directly to the diagonal of this is at least a block higher. So I'll do that. Now it's curving around here, so this is kind of an odd shape. We're gonna do this and probably bring this all the way down here, which means that this will be, I don't want this to create like a flat level, so I'm gonna keep this one block lower than that, then have the diagonal of this go up one more. And then that'll just be like a weird little peak. And then this one's gonna kind of flatten out again. So that's gonna be kind of my sort of elevation there, this corner. So in order to keep that going, I now need this and that to connect. So this will have to, let's dig a little bit of this out. Let's make this like this. So now then this one here, so it's not flat, this will be there, but then that means in order to keep that from being flat, I need a block back. So now let's check the diagonal for this one. That needs to be at least one lower than that or that. So it needs to be either this, in order to follow my diagonal rule, or one higher. I think that looks too steppy. I don't like that. Let's bring that up one more. Make sure it doesn't look like just levels. That looks pretty good. This corner looks a little sharp, so I'm gonna cut that off and soften that up a little bit. I'll probably use some slabs and some walls and things like that to kind of help level this out in a bit. I'm not sure if I like this being here yet or not. I'm gonna actually take it off for the moment because it looks like it just peaks a little bit too quickly. That's a much more natural looking shape. So now that I've got that sort of capstone on the corner, where is that zombie? Just heard one. Oh no, I heard Duke. This guy does zombie sounds. Although, as kind of a fun hack, the parrot will specifically do mob sounds of the mobs that are around you. So there is actually a zombie somewhere near me in the vicinity. And that's kind of my warning bell. Anyway, so now that I've got this sort of capstone on the corner, I can now sort of work on this sort of long, flat area. I intentionally kept these out so I can give myself more to work with than just a flat direction. So let's keep this I think this area is still going to just be a block off the ground. So I'm going to bring this one at a diagonal up, probably 2 here, specifically on this side, and I'll explain why in a second. And then from here, then this is just going to be a very gradual climb in a diagonal direction. So this is just going to be flat for the next, and then drop, then step up, and now we have it at our full height. The whole point for that is now I've got kind of a height framework. So now this is high, and this is high, and then I can kind of have the middle kind of like carry. So if you imagine maybe the rain when it falls kind of falls down through this in the corner and kind of falls down, maybe kind of falls from here down there, then I can have a bit of this. Like, let's say here, and then maybe I put some of this in the ground in a kind of sort of diagonal pattern to show that there's been some erosion that's happened and some stones that have fallen down. Yeah, exactly. At least that's the plan, to try to make it look like the natural flow of landscape. So if water, oh man, this is a mess. Let me take this out. I can always replant. Okay, so if water, excuse me, sir. Must you? Must you? Okay. So if the water kind of came flowing down here, in order to sort of direct it down here, that means that I'm going to need for this to be stone, because obviously it would have like pushed away all the dirt, because that's how erosion works. Which probably means, which probably means that I should end up putting like coarse dirt and like the kind of rough stuff, like like coarse dirt, and if I end up finding podzol and stuff like that, then I can end up putting that stuff kind of down here to kind of look like runoff and silt, and kind of like whatever blocks I end up putting into the pathway, which I don't know what that'll be yet. Over here, like kind of like invading like in this corner of the path, I could end up putting a lot of like coarse dirt and stuff, kind of like cutting into the path to make it look like it's much more dirty and muddy and messy over here, right here next to here where it erodes. And of course, I'm gonna have to change a lot of these out. So let's say if I use tough, what I like to do for my texturing when it comes to something like a rock wall is I'll typically have a like I'm not sure what the right word is to use. Basically, it's kind of similar to like the foreground, the background when it comes to photography. How sometimes you'll have a specific like color palette as your background, and then maybe a different color palette as your foreground, or else you'll have the lighting sort of cut between them. In a similar way, I'll sort of have foreground and background blocks. Typically, tough works really well as a background block, which means like right here, like in the corners, which are kind of like the corners which are kind of tucked away, I'll put the tough. Sometimes I may even stick it out a bit more here so it's a little bit more visible. But the intention is so that just at a quick glance, it looks like shadows. And it looks like... Oh, I wish that too, that the dirt variants had slabs. That would be so great. Actually, did you see, not to completely derail my conversation, what I was saying before, did you see that the new updates... like in the new updates, some of the blocks that are coming are going to be variants of things like tough. So there's actually going to be like stairs and slabs and a couple different like polished variants and stuff of tough. So, and I think maybe like one other block too. Of course, all the copper variants too. So, yeah, it's going to be nice. But yes. This does sometimes kind of take on the appearance of like an alternative cobblestone. So if I do this to have this be kind of like the slightly less broken up cobblestone, like if I do that, and then of course I'm gonna end up having to texture some more, put some coarse dirt and some other like moss and things like that around. I should actually use moss instead of grass around here, where the sun might hit it, but it's going to be sort of a more wet environment. Especially if I put like some kind of a tree overhanging it, so it'll be all covered in like shadow and things. So yeah, like this will have to be more moss. This will have to be a bunch of coarse dirt. What are some other blocks? I could potentially use the mud block, but I feel like that would be a little bit too dark. It would be a little bit too extreme of a block to use, I think. Come on, buddy. We're going to go inside. Duke, where are you at? Duke, we're going inside. Come here. Don't make me hold your favorite food. All right, let's go. All right. So let me go get, while I'm down here, I'm going to grab some moss and some coarse dirt. And what are some other dark dirt variants? Grab some tough. I'm thinking stuff like mycelium, podzol, there's of course things like gravel and things like that. I think that's all that we need for the moment. And then of course I'll have my smooth stone. I'll bring that out for some of my polishing up and my sort of final touches. Some moss carpet. Maybe some little azalea bushes. Let's take the ones with the flowers. I think, looking at this, that's all I need for the moment. Yeah, it looks like you said you only saw the copper stuff so far. There's a lot of copper stuff coming. A lot of variants. Stuff like the copper lamps and the copper, not fencing, like grating, or almost like a wire mesh. There are some other decorative blocks and things like that too. It's gonna be pretty crazy. Those trial chambers are really bringing a lot of stuff into the mix. All right, that's enough. There we go. Let's do that and that. Let's actually add some cobblestone here. Yeah, don't be doing that. No! No! Duke! He was a great Duke. He was top of his class. You know. He certainly flocked together with the other birds of a like feather. Yes, Duke died. It is in fact a very sad day for many of us. But, you know, he died doing what he loved, getting in the way of danger. Oh, wait. Ah, that was the coarse dirt. Forgot the coarse dirt needs to be invading. It's an invasive species. I mean, that's fair. He wasn't the smartest. All right, let's do this. That's regular dirt. Let's just dig up all the grass. And just put moss. Especially I want the moss to be like right up next to the stone. Like this stuff over here, I feel like should probably be more dirt, coarse dirt. Oh, shoot. Oh, I heard that too late. Oh, that was just a bad dream. Okay. Time to go back. All right. Ah, I had it all so organized too. Oh well. All right. Other tools. Is that all of them? Except for some of that cobble. All right. Who's trying to sneak up on me now? Just try. Wait. There we go. Just try. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was another one. There's always more of you. That's right. Get back. You don't cross the path. That's right. Eat dirt, you sizzler. All right. All right, let's give me a second here while I reorganize everything in my whole life. There we go, there we go, there we go. Good, 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 good. Keep the tuff together. Coarse dirt can go down here. Let's throw the wheat out. The wheat seeds out. I don't need those now. There's no parrot. Let's go like that. There we go. That is true. Gunpowder is going to be a very hot commodity around here at some point. Alright. Let's use up my regular dirt to fill this. Now, every time that I just see vines out of the corner of my eye, I think it's a creeper. It's not a healthy way to live. I'm living in fear. I'm living my life in fear, just always looking behind my back, expecting to hear the sizzling of some kind of a green man about to explode in my face. It's not what you want to hear. It's not really what you want. There. Looks kind of like it's invading. And I will keep working on this. Let's put some of that there. Let's put this maybe like on there. Maybe on something like in here or in there. I don't want to cover up the tuff. So I want to be careful where this goes. There we go. Looks pretty good. Let's actually replace a few of these. Maybe like this block and this block with moss blocks. Just to kind of mix it in a little bit more. How about this block too? Looks pretty good. I should put some more moss down here at the base though. Let's put one here, one there, and one there. Go for various height differences. Let's actually break this down again here and make that into a stair. So it just looks a little bit more crumbled and broken down. I can actually make the, let's see, following our erosion pattern, let's make this into a stair, and let's make this into a stair. There we go. And then what that means is once we continue building up this pathway going this direction, we'll have to build this part up a little bit more right over here so that we have a little more bulk, which would make more sense why the water would kind of drain in the diagonal. So like this one, for example, I don't want for this to just go up one block. I want this to go up like at least two. If not like three, and then maybe have this just kind of be where it levels out up here at the top of the hill, so that now I can kind of create a very clear visual that that's where the water comes through. I think 3 was one too many. Let's bring that back down. Like kind of the way in which you scale this varies so much depending on your depending on like the height and the ways in which you're like the scale. That's the word I'm thinking of. Depending on the scale you're building in, the height and the amounts that you vary your layers by changes. So let's see, how does that look? That's pretty good. As long as I change that dirt block into something else, get rid of that tree, and just build up a little bit of that in the background, I can then kind of have multiple layers. But we're gonna need our background block. So let's go up there with some tuff. Let's fill in this, and maybe these two with tuff. Let's fill in actually this one with tuff too, because I imagine that the erosion would have like pulled off all of like the smaller pebbles and rocks, and that's what those are. And so we would have ended up with just kind of like the smooth, like more solid center of the cobblestone, if you will, left. Let's go with that, and let's go with some moss. All right, this tree is really kind of in my way. There we go. And I have no inventory space. There we go. Much better. All right, see how it looks as the sun's hitting it. Not bad. This is a little bit blocky. I'll have to figure this out. I might need like either for... I'll probably need this one to drop down, because you don't want for everything to be a perfect slope in Minecraft, because that just looks too perfect. It doesn't look natural enough. If I kind of have the water sort of split around this block, you know, I could end up like taking like cobblestone slabs, just putting like a slab on top of here, and maybe like that, just to kind of make it look like there's maybe two different maybe there's like two different like directions that the water's kind of flowing, like it splits. Last golden carrot. Yeah. Like make it look like there's a crack. Make it look like it actually has sort of like done more damage than just a perfect little stream, you know. In order to help that, I'm gonna need a few more things. And my inventory is so full of random garbage. Potato, I'm not gonna plant that right now. I don't have time. Let's put the feather. What a sad little moment. Flint and steel doesn't need to be on me. The bow, that should be on me. I'm just so bad at using it. It's got the moss, dirt. The azalea I don't actually need right now. That's kind of like the next whole level of decorating is actually your foliage. I'm not going to worry about that now. Including like stuff like the leaves and all that. Glowberries. Let's look at, let's see, moss carpet, moss block. Got our cobblestone in our stairs. My tuff. Put this gunpowder away. I don't think I'll actually need the scaffolding. I'm not working with anything with much height. Do I have a stone cutter? I haven't made a stone cutter yet. Is that, there we go. Okay, it's stone blocks. Okay. Luckily, I just smelted up some stone. There we go. Let's put this here. Nice. And let's do this. There we go. Some variants. Of course, they're all just cobblestone. I'm going to end up going back and changing out some of this cobblestone for smooth stone or like the regular natural stone sometime soon. I'm not sure when, though. Because this is just really busy looking. Most likely, anything aside from like active erosion areas, stuff like the stairs and this, and things like that, like some of these more stable blocks, like here, maybe not there. Some of those are all going to end up being natural stone, and it'll actually look a lot smoother. Let's do that. That looks kind of natural. Let me put some more coarse. I think I'm allowed of coarse dirt. I'm gonna need to put some more coarse dirt over here as well to kind of show that there's more flow coming down. So let's start building from here. I'm gonna keep these two here because I would like just like a base of some stone to work with. Let's go with our diagonals. So let's start with this one. This is our first diagonal. Let's go with that. This will just be kind of like a standard one block at a time step up this diagonal. This one's going to be a little sharper. So I'm going to start with one, and then we're going to go to... I want this to be up there. Let's do that. And then that'll be there. This one to this diagonal is going to go higher. This one to this diagonal is going to go higher. And that now creates some variation in height. No, I'm not actually putting water on it. This is all just for the visuals of it. If I actually put a bucket of water, just because of the water physics in Minecraft, water in Minecraft always takes either the fastest route to water, or it just kind of flows according to like the easiest way to go downhill. But it's not going to follow this kind of pattern. I'm just making it, yeah, like you said, to make it look like it has rain damage. So I'm just going to try and make it look like this has been eroded. I'm not actually using water. Although I could potentially put like a stair. I could do something like this. I could put like a stair and then just like waterlog the stair. Or like do that like with a couple of things. So there's just kind of like a perpetual puddle down here. That could be kind of fun. Like, let's say this. And then just make that sunken in. No, not that sunken in. Let's do that sunken in. Make this into... that wasn't coarse dirt. Yeah, something like that. Go get my bucket of water and I'll show you what that would look like. Actually, like when I first started building this today, I was not planning on taking erosion so heavily into account. I just started down that route and I liked where it was going. Where's my bucket of water? Oh, I think I put it in the other area. Well, I'll just take this bucket. So if I do something like that, there will just perpetually be water there. I'm not sure I want that slab to be there. That seems like it's going to look like a really deep puddle. It might be fine, but I'm not sure. Let's look in here for my other... This needs to go. There we go. My bucket of water. Come on. Which, like, what I'm thinking is the next time that it rains, because I have this like puddle addition on the shaders, the next time that it rains, and like walking past here, it's gonna look really immersive, and it rains a lot around here, so it's gonna be a really nice area to walk by. Let's do this. Just simply because I can. And no one's going to notice. Let's just make it an infinity water source here. There we go. And then I'm just going to mark this with... I'm going to mark it with this. So the spot where this is, there's a water source behind it. That'll be good. Yeah. Yeah. This is vanilla. Like this is entirely a vanilla thing. Like the obviously like the shaders and like the movement of the water isn't exactly, but yeah, waterlogging the stairs is. You know, if I was to do that, here, let's do. Okay, I actually want to do this. How do I want to do this? Let's actually do this. Then let's go slab. There we go. Now I can actually just draw directly from there. So now whenever I need water, I can just take from that block there. So just simply to test what you like the question you had before, just because I want to see what this looks like. If I actually put water coming from here, I want to see if it would actually flow properly. Yeah, I mean, that actually pretty much goes where I want it to go. It's kind of straight. It's kind of straighter than I'm imagining in my head that it would go. But like, if you end up having then water like, I guess coming down here, that's also hitting right where I'm trying to hit. So like, it's all pretty much lining up. Aside from all the moss carpet that I now just pulled up, but that's fine. And then this moss will just kind of symbolize where like the water once was, like kind of where it goes every time, because that's what would be like the most like moist blocks. All right. Now on the morrow, I really like the stars. Wrong button. There we go. On the morrow, there will be we'll bring the smooth stone up, and we'll add that in. There we go. Okay, good. So, in order to avoid this mess that's just constant cobblestone. Not today, Zerg. Get out. Thank you. Let's do that. Add... There we go. A bit of... Don't look at him. Okay. Alright. I think that one and that one should have stayed cobble. But this and this should be regular stone. Maybe this one's going to be a background, so that one's going to be the tough for shadows. That one's also going to be shadows. Let's do that. There we go. Okay, so now we're getting sort of now like I'm kind of doing texturing and building at the exact same time. So I'm gonna have to, let's see. So like right now, this is just my like one step up diagonal, and then oh wait, that was this one. I think this is gonna be the same, and then this will just be like a slab or a step or something right there. Let's make that a slab. Make that a step. There. Not necessarily. I'm really just building this for the sake of giving that like naturally generated just sort of flat edge of the hill a purpose for being there. It's really just for immersion at the moment. Since my base is going to be like in the basement over there, I'm not planning on doing like a big build up here on the surface just yet. But I mean, it is true that I'm going to need to have some kind of a central building to get down into the mines, into the ruins. So maybe up here might actually line up really well with that. I'm not sure what's going to line up. So I could put some kind of a, almost like a welcome center, like you might see it like a national park or something. You know, for a like tourist center. Okay. I'm probably going to still be building a custom tree around here at some point. But for the moment, the custom tree will probably come out like right around here. So I'm just going to put that there as like a stump, and then I'll build from that in the future. But then that helps me with my visuals. All right, let's see. It's looking pretty good. There we go. Oh, come on. There we go. Ah, it's even higher. These trees, though. Ah, blinding. I'm blind. Okay. Once those leaves all dissipate. Like, I kind of like the fact that there's all this foliage at the top. I think what I'll have to do is build some like custom like bushes and things using things like the flowering azalea bushes and a bunch of leaf blocks and stuff like that. I'll have to build my own sort of bushes up there, and if I can find berry bushes, that'll be a nice addition too. But all this like high branches and stuff, it gets in the way of being able to even see what's going on. Okay, now they've got like the corner, capstone, and kind of beginning the length of this. I think we'll just sort of continue it over. So now from here, I'm going to start going in a diagonal this way to start planning that. So now if this starts a block and a half up and then goes to 1, I'm going to want this to jump a little bit, maybe to another 1.5. And then another 1? Or no, then 2. These two being at the same height seems good, and then I'll just kind of have a little bit of variation in height here. Maybe I'll have that there, which is good. A diagonal here is still higher, and then this one can go up to there. And there we go. Now we have a couple of flat surfaces like you'd see on the regular cliff side. Let's go this direction. That's kind of a good jump right down to there. And this one going down to... let's do this. And then maybe a cobblestone block next to that. No, I kind of like a little bit of flat. Let's actually just keep this flat. And I'll use maybe some andesite once I get to this part to do some sort of swipe texturing. And I will describe what I mean by that when I get there. Because there's a specific thing I like to do with raw andesite when it comes to building stone walls. And I have a very specific place that it typically holds for me. So it'll end up like if I just keep this pretty flat, I'll be able to use that one method of using the andesite that I like to use. So this will be pretty flat here for the most part, but we're gonna basically integrate this. It's not bad. Let's do, honestly, let's go to my background block, put the tuff in, put it in back here and here, so that the light hits this in kind of a dark angle, because this is also in the shade of the tree. And maybe put it here, and because now like the diagonal here to here, that's kind of a jump. I wouldn't want to go any higher than this, but any lower you won't be able to see the block because this will be here. And if I had tough slabs, I'd put it there, but I haven't got those yet. Let's put the regular stone up here, because like the blocks in the very top of the hill aren't going to be eroded as much because the water's not flowing like on them. It's just kind of flowing past them and around them. So let's make this one also stone. I'll make this one a background block. And this is too flat. So I'm going to put that there so you can actually see the cobble, and maybe some there too. Maybe some moss. Nope, then I can't. Well, no, it doesn't really matter if I see that. There. And now we also have kind of another sort of small place that like water would kind of flow and tumble down, which means that when we actually come to texturing the ground, we can then again give ourselves sort of in these corners more of this moss to sort of fill it in. Oops. Oh, I forgot that was where I put my... Shoot. There we go. That's where my infinity pool is. The seeds. I keep picking those up. And it's almost night again. Alright. So what I'm going to do, I'm actually going to take this wall down, not because I want it gone, because I want all of this to be basic smooth stone. And I'll show you why once I get some andesite. Yeah, that's the thought. Like using the similar blocks, which kind of help to create a fully fledged picture, you know, in your head. Now this over here is going to have to sort of curve inward, and my thought for back here, actually, like based on, oh, excuse me, there we go. Like based on what we're doing, I feel like the walls, like the edges of this area here, are much too shallow. What I'll probably do is actually just kind of keep this like 3 or maybe 4 high wall just kind of right in this circular area. This will just be kind of like a natural courtyard with a bunch of like hanging vines and moss and maybe like a small boulder and some like stonework in the ground. It's not going to be big, but it might be a really cool area. I'll keep some of these trees so it's kind of hidden from view. And then eventually I'll be able to bring that around and connect that up here to the edge of my cave too. So like this cave I'm living in is actually an extension of that hill that I'm building. I think my andesite is in my ruins. My tea is cold. But that is fine. Andesite. Alright, not much in the way of andesite, but I do have diorite, and that gets me halfway there. Isn't that how you do it? Or is it just that? Oh, it's just that. It's not even as complicated as I was making it. Okay. Alright, what do I not need to be holding? Not that. I don't need that. I don't need those. I'll need to go get more moss in a minute. But that is okay. Oh no. No, 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 no. Oh gosh. That's great. There. That works. Just keep it, just store it in the floor. I think one of these trees will have to go. Maybe this one. There's a little bit more here than I want. Like, you can't see what I'm working on. And even though I do want for things to be sort of slightly hidden behind natural foliage, I mean, I also don't want to completely miss it. Okay, so what I intended to do with this andesite is I like to take andesite when it comes to like flat rock walls that are made of regular stone, just simply to give it a little bit of dimension. So like, firstly, let's look at the andesite block. So this thing has kind of like a streaky look to it, typically like a left to right streak, kind of like these darker patterns there, the darker patterns there, and the darker pattern there. It's like a left to right streak. So I'll take that, and just in the same way that you might see, like if you're out hiking someplace that has some kind of natural rock formations, and you see like the edge of a cliff, you'll see that it has these kind of striations of different kinds of rocks, different kinds of stonework. Like maybe it's that kind of like pocketed like a honeycombing, or like the limestone, things like that. So in order to try to replicate some of that sort of feel on just a flat rock wall, I'm going to be doing this and just kind of cutting out in kind of like a rough, sort of wide diagonal shape. And then just placing those and just filling it in. So like at a glance, you just see this kind of streak of rough stone. Ooh. Yeah, like I love this. I love all the these textures, like all the sunlight and all that stuff coming through. It's a nice, like it's a beautiful thing. We do this and then that, and it's basically going to be kind of like waves of. It's gonna be kind of like waves of like alternative stone. And no, it doesn't have limestone, but it does have dripstone. That might be what you're thinking of. Although dripstone is such like a more reddish color, I would typically use that along with granite. The way that I'm using these two blocks, I would probably use granite and dripstone the same way. All right, let's actually do this. Switch those. There we go, and then I can put that block, just kind of continue my streak in the background so that you can see that sort of at a glance that continues up. See that? And then if this ends up continuing higher, which I'm not sure if it will, then you'll just kind of continue the pattern. It'll just kind of like move up, move over, move up, move over. And just sort of as you go. So you'll end up like, if you're ever texturing like a large stone wall and you want to try to do this kind of thing, then you can just kind of continue in just sort of waves of andesite kind of moving throughout the regular stone. That's sort of how I do it. So maybe something like that. And then most likely about over here is where I'd probably start like my next streak. And then that's just going to kind of continue inward, and I'll kind of continue it across as well. But I'm not going to work on this like clearing right now. All right, let's see. I like this tree here, but for the moment it's kind of in the way. All right, now this definitely does need some cobble. I didn't intend for everything to be really flat. I just don't want to cover this up. So the cobble that I add here is just going to be very subtle, little stuff like in the ground, just like a small sort of like piece just kind of sticking out. Maybe like that. Maybe put some here. And then maybe, you know, if I really wanted to, I could just sort of pick a spot and then just sort of have like some of the corners and edges of this perfect stone just sort of be crumbling, which like right here, this spot kind of is perfect for that since I have some debris and since I've got that there. If I just take that and I just replace that with a stair. No, a stair facing me. There we go. And then maybe like, or maybe I do this. Maybe I make this into a stair. And then this one I make into a stone block with a cobblestone slab on top, as well as there. Let's go to my background blocks, put them in here, just sort of for some texture and some depth of looking. Depth of looking. What the crap am I trying to say there? Depth of view, I suppose. As well as there. There we go. Talking about here. Can I make the corner stair? That might be a really good idea. Or were you talking about like up here? Like if I kept this one up top or down lower? Because I may be able to. Ah, up above it. Okay. Come on. Let's see. If I do this, man, come on. Oh, what if I did this? Here. Yes, I can do that. Hang on. So I got excited and I ran in the wrong direction. All I need to do is to make the block next to it, whether it's stone or whether it's andesite, also be a stair. And then I can just sort of cover up the fact that I'm doing like the connected stairs by moving some stuff around. So let's do, oops, not that. I kind of want for that one to be regular stone because I already have so much texture going on. So let's just do one stone stair. I probably should have brought my stone cutter up here where I'm working on all the stone cutting, to be honest, but you know, who can be bothered? All right, let's do this. Come on. Oh, that's a wall, stone wall. All right, let's do that. There we go. And then just continue where's stone? There we go. Just continue the stone up. There we go. That I think I actually like that better than what I was doing before. So that was a really good call. I like that. Okay. Let's continue this. I'm gonna have to work on this corner around the time when I start visioning the tree. I'm not gonna do any tree building today. That's more than I have it in me to do at the moment. But let's see. This wall is looking pretty good. It continues all the way over. Continues into this. We make sure that the top looks pretty consistent and fill in some of these holes. Maybe for my like tourist center build, I should build something which is making some heavy reference to the like to the jungle temple, you know, in the same way that we might like design something in a museum to look like a pyramid, even though like they weren't like they didn't use that for like touristy showy stuff, but like we do because, you know, that's kind of how we do stuff as humans. We make like, you know, like everything's got symbolism and everything. So if I ended up just kind of building that to kind of look like a sort of toned down version of a like jungle temple up on top, that would look pretty cool. All right. Yeah, it does. Like the vibe is very similar. Oh wait, how about this? Let's quick run down. Grab some more moss because I don't have any more up here. It's all down below. The jungle temple should have mossy blocks in my opinion. Okay. Some moss. I don't think I need any of this. Cobble, no. Yeah, I don't need any of this stuff. It's almost day. Hey, buddy. Good to see you, Leroy. Keep in charge of things down here. Stuff is looking pretty good. All right, I'll have to come down and start like I'm not gonna do that now, but I'll have to do that next time I'm on. Make sure to do my chores again. I'm doing just fine on my food for the moment, but nice. Checks to be you. See you later, Leroy. Oh, you know what? The next bird that I get, I should just name him Jenkins. And they've got the whole pair. This is a long ladder. Okay. That empty? That's empty. These are empty. I should probably start smelting some more of this cobblestone if I'm gonna end up doing a bunch of like stone wall building later. When I say later, I mean like another time in the future, but like I'm not gonna want to have to wait and do it then. Like smelt stuff then, so. Feathers. Well, Duke's feathers are going to go to good use. There we go. There we go. That's pretty good, I'd say. So let's see what this looks like with the sunlight hitting it. It's pretty good. Looks pretty natural. I mean, I definitely am going to have to go through and do some more like moss texturing Like, I'm gonna have to figure out the places, like over here, like where there's moss in the ground. I'll have to figure out where the moss really is gonna be sort of embedded in the stone, and put some different sort of streaks of moss through here. Definitely, like the area over here that's more flat will have less moss. This area and kind of over here will have much less moss. But you know, and like that will kind of be implied by the cobble will be all that I need there. But I'll put some moss in here. Let's do something like, see, the water goes down here. If I wanted to sort of erode down here, let's say that maybe I put in some moss here. Come on. Oh, wrong tool. There and there, maybe. And let's see. Yeah, that's pretty good. Maybe I could put it some like here and here. I'm basically just putting like one cluster of moss growing like in this one area that's kind of recessed in. Give us some more moss layers here. Now that might look really symmetrical. No, actually it doesn't. The fact that it moves up and down and up and down. I thought these two being side by side and those two being side by side would look like a mess. I don't think it's that bad. It's a little bit of a pattern. I think I kind of want to break the pattern somehow. Let's do this. That, and then there. There, that helps. That definitely helps. Let's give that. Oops. You know what? Why not? Gives kind of just a little bit of like the same sort of striations in the stone. Just looks like it's been sort of broken down a bit more. All right, this will also be that, as will that. And, whoops, no, not that. There we go. Let's see. I think, honestly, I'm not sure what else to do with this at the moment. I think it looks pretty good. And you know what we didn't do this whole time? Was work on the path. Oh, wait, yeah, mossy cobblestone. I forgot about that. That's totally, like, what I planned to do with this. At least to some degree. Yeah. Like, mixing in the like mixing in the moss with the mossy cobble. That's like a perfect transition block. And I don't know why I forgot that you could do that. With the moss on top, blends it in perfectly. Right there. And then like if I end up like in the tree, end up actually putting like patches of moss like directly in the tree itself. You know, just kind of make the tree look kind of worn and mossy. Yeah. Yeah, thanks for saying that. I don't know why I didn't think about it. Like this whole time, I just forgot it existed. All right. And now let me just make a few more. Especially like in the middle of the clustered area. That's better. Up here still needs some moss though. It does actually still need some moss. There's not enough green now. And let's give this maybe there. And maybe there. That's pretty good. Yeah, I don't want to do too much more than that. There we go. In fact, you know what I could do is actually make all of these like cobblestone steps that are inserted in the ground and filled with water, make those into mossy variants. Because then they'll end up blending so much better. I'm gonna go do that next. I don't think I can do that after they're cut. I think I have to do that before. Yeah. Let's go cut some stone. Yeah. Yeah. That's my thought process. It's like trying to think logically, but also trying to think artistically at the same time. Sometimes it's kind of a weird conundrum. There we go. There we go. I feel like a creeper's gonna sneak up behind me and blow up all my work. Let's go. Let's actually do this. There we go. Oh wait, I want another one of these. And then the next thing to think of, once I'm done with all of the stonework, and I then kind of like cap off the hill and it all kind of is looking very cohesive, and I then build up the tree, then I'm gonna have to think about like around the base of the tree and around different places actually like planting grass and large ferns and the other stuff like vines and grasses, and maybe even putting like bamboo, sugarcane, and glowberries in various places. I mean, I do have places that have water already embedded into stuff, so I can have some sugarcane growing just for extra foliage. That could be pretty cool. There we go. Now I've got water down here. Enough to make an infinity pool if I really need to. All right, let's see. Clay can go over here. All right, I'm gonna start shutting things down here because I'm gonna need to be getting off here soon. It's getting late. So we kind of just start putting stuff away. But yeah, like I'm gonna have to determine a primary block to use for the pathway. I'm not sure what's gonna be best yet. It may be some kind of mud brick. It may be a combination of mud brick and dirt and dripstone or something like that. I'm not entirely sure what it'll be. Most likely something like that. And then that way I can kind of incorporate it in with the rest of everything really well, and it'll look really good. Well, no, sorry, not mud bricks and mud. I'm thinking like mud bricks and dirt, mud bricks and dirt and dripstone block. Here's some more coarse dirt. Let me just give some final detailing with the coarse dirt. Because, you know, like, grass and moss don't really grow together. That's way too flat. There we go. Give this like... There. So overall, just give this kind of an overall like look over. Right here, I can do this. Actually, turn it on like cinematic mode. It's actually looking pretty good. It's looking pretty immersive. So I'll have to, so probably sometime in the future, I kind of doubt I'll get to this clearing next time, but I definitely want to keep working on the pathway, start texturing it, detailing it, and then end up working on that clearing over there and kind of make those like really high walls. Maybe even like over here, like where this clearing is, would almost be kind of like a trailhead or like a trail marker, where I can then have like the steps cut into here to go up to like the visitor center up there at the top. So I can end up having like the visitor center at the top of the hill, but then I can have like the actual pathway to get down there. You kind of walk like along this thing. You kind of walk like down. Like this will eventually be like this block will probably be the lowest block of this whole circular area. So this is all gonna be pretty high with a bunch of vines hanging down, and then I can have like some steps sort of cut into the side to walk up around the circle and then up toward the visitor center. And this will be the trailhead basically for this like site to see, which will eventually then lead you to some kind of either a shaft that you'll climb down or something like that. Which will end up bringing you to the entryway to this trail ruin. Which I'm not sure what the entry will be. The entry might end up being like the edge of this street here, like back here, like this edge of the street might end up being. Oh yeah, minecart's a good idea. Like right here will probably be like where you enter, and then I'll end up having like very clearly marked stuff, kind of pointing to each different room, and I may even do a little, just clean it up a little bit. I'm not sure if I'll end up editing it. I want to try to not break many of these blocks as best I can. But, you know, it's an exhibit. So I could put like signs on things, you know, like put like a hanging sign over here that says that this is like, I don't know, like some kind of blacksmith, because there's like one of these in here. I could put something over here and have whatever, and like say that like this shop was maybe a butcher because it's got this little like animal pen, you know. I could end up like actually making this feel like an exhibit of some sort. Would be really fun. Not like anybody's gonna see it, like it's a solo world, but still, you know, I could end up kind of putting together my own sort of headcanon lore as to like what happened here, based on the different shards that I found. In order to try to tell a story of what happened. And here, and simultaneously, here, let me stop my music real quick. Simultaneously, be able to give them, you know, like some music of the era. sort of to finish it all off. That is true. It is possible that I could upload it to a server. If I ever have like, you know, like a whole world to look at. But anyway, I think that's probably going to be about where I start wrapping things up. So I will leave this here for a moment just to appreciate all the stuff. But thank you for hanging out with me for a while. Thanks for watching. Thanks for giving me some cool suggestions for things like the stonework and all the other stuff I was working on. This has been fun, and I'm gonna try my best, fingers crossed, to stream Saturdays. I don't know if it'll work consistently. I have some other stuff I may also be scheduling on Saturdays outside of here, so I may have to pick a different day of the week. I'll try to do a midweek stream at some point, at least like for a couple of hours. But we'll see. We'll just kind of keep, you know, working on this area and slowly building it out and using up all my iron, I'm sure. So that'll be that. And yeah, I hope to see you next time. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later.